Kyle Allen. It was announced that he is transferring. He has been granted his release from Texas A&M.
And then today, out of the complete blue, freshman quarterback Kyler Murray is now leaving College Station as well.
This leaves A&M in a weird situation.
Dig! The only way you're going to get better, man, you got to put the work in.
Brothers on three. 1, 2, 3, brothers!
Everything that we do out here is for a purpose.
Hey, you got to get in there and fight now. You got to get in there and fight.
Let's stop that talking and let's just do it, bro.
Family on three. 1, 2, 3. What's up, Jimbo? What's up? Right now, it's time to work. Let's get it. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Bam.
With a couple of quarterbacks out, those who are all in will now rally around Jake Ubenak, who will make his first collegiate start in the Music City Bowl.
In fall camp, I always thought Jake Ubenak was a great quarterback. I didn't know who he was when he first came here. Thought he was a walk-on, actually. Then I saw him throw a couple deep balls, and I was like, wait, this guy is really, really good at throwing the deep ball. He's really good at throwing the ball. I don't think he's a walk-on. And then, I read up a little about him, and then in fall camp he shined, but he didn't get the starting job. But he has a starting job now, and he's performed well in these last practices.
He's been here all year, so it's not like he hadn't practiced or done anything. So he's been around and for installations and everything else. So it's not how much we can give him, it's what he's comfortable with.
This month has been tumultuous and the season a grind. Therefore, it's never more important during bowl week to take some time, to step back from a series of serious events.
DJ Joe Cheek hanging out for that live beat. Let me hear ya. We will rock you. We're rolling into Nashville, Music City, Bowlville, gonna play some football. I wouldn't tell you more, I gotta get out the door, cause I gotta make curfew at the center.
3 minutes to eat as many hot chicken tenders as possible here on the stage. Five, four, three, two, one. Time's up. Our individual champions of the Hattie B Hot Chicken Eating Contest with 6.5 tenders from Texas A&M, Jermaine.
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is brought to you by Memorial Hermann, official sports medicine partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
We're excited to be here, facing a very, very quality opponent in Louisville and well-coached, a team that's been red hot down the stretch here, and we recognize what Coach Petrino has done, not just this year, but over the course of his career. And this is another fine football team that we need to be ready to roll early in the game because they're explosive in all three phases.
You know, certainly we're excited. We got a little bit better defensively. You know, we need to get better. We got to continue to grow. But, you know, I'm excited about being at Texas A&M because I know, and we got to do some things from a recruiting standpoint, but I know we can win championships there.
Game day. One last time for motivation. One last time for the seniors. One last time in 2015.
Good?
Y'all ready to go? Yes, sir. All right, they've been playing football all day, right? Yeah. Game's off and on. Guess who's on tonight? Us. Are y'all ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's all I want to know. Let's go out and play some football tonight. The fastest team, the guys that play the hardest, the guys that are most physical are going to win this game. That's us, all right? Leave no doubt.
Last one. Last one, my brothers, baby. Last one. Please do not let this opportunity fly by us, bro. It's our last game together. This team together as one brotherhood, one machine. There's no time to be nervous. It's time to put on the show. And Jake, we are, as a whole team, we gotta follow behind that young man out there. He's been through a lot of pressure this whole week, all these weeks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let you run this team, and we behind you, baby. Slang that thing around to all these receivers. Let's get this win.
The final game of 2015, the final game of the season. Tonight at 6 o'clock, A&M takes on Louisville in the Music City Bowl.
Texas A&M is starting Jake Hubenak at quarterback.
I think I'm going to go A&M. I think I'm going to go with the talent. I still like John Chavis with time to plan against what's become a more unorthodox Louisville, even though it's Bobby Petrino offense. So I'm going to go with A&M. I feel good that even though they've had some trials and tribulations at quarterback, there's still more to the Aggies, and I think it actually might galvanize them in this situation. So I'm going with the Aggies here.
Louisville bolts out like lightning. Jake Hubenak doesn't find his rhythm early. Texas A&M needs a response to hang in.
The wide side of the formation, a hard throw, and that's a catch. That's out across the 40-yard line, caught by Reynolds at the 43. He put some zip on that. Two halfback shotgun for Hubenak. Good blocking, throwing deep. He's got Reynolds. Reynolds is there. He made the catch, and he lost his balance as he's coming to the sideline. Hand off, Carson. He's at the 5. He's going to score. Hand off out of the left halfback position. Went to Trey Carson. And he scores, and the Aggies now have made it a 13-6 game.
The Aggies respond, but Louisville still has all the answers in the opening quarter.
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is brought to you by Pepsi, official soft drink of Texas A&M Athletics.
They're looking at a 50-yard field goal attempt here. He's made one from 50. It looks like they will attempt it.
Here's the kick. That looks like it's got enough distance, and no good.
Missed it to the right.
Had the distance, but not the right direction.
The Cardinals miss a field goal. The Aggies are still in it. Next, both teams go 3 and out. A&M then mounts a drive, but all too often this season, they've been unable to finish.
Now we face a 4th down and 5 at their 39.
Looks like the Aggies are going to go for it.
A little bit of a riverboat gambler here in a bowl game for Coach Sumlin. Shotgun, Hubenak. Threatening to come. They are coming up the middle. The Aggies picked it up. Long pass, and Kirk had it and dropped it.
The defense is starting to find traction. They've dug in. But late in the second, Louisville puts the Ags in a hole.
It's going to hit, and it's rolling, and they're going to kill it at the goal line. Goodness gracious. The ball on the 3-yard line. And he will throw. Will Hubenak on 1st down, and a nice catch and run after the catch, and that's Reynolds. The snap, throws, that is Reynolds. The Aggies have a 1st down, cuts a path back to his right and down at the 35-yard line.
Well, the offensive line did a good job of protecting him. He had time to let Reynolds run that deep in route and delivered it beautifully for the 1st down.
second down and 5 at the 41-yard line. A nice hole, and off to the races goes Carson, being chased 20 at the 10, at the 5, drugged down inside the 5, all the way down to the Louisville 3. Carson, 56 yards. That's the longest run of the year for Texas A&M.
Both running backs in there now, both Carson and White.
I think that is third. He had 2 halfbacks, lofting one. Here's Ricky Seals-Jones. Touchdown! Little rainbow right there on an alley-oop if we were playing basketball, and he caught it on the near sideline and in the end zone. Ricky Seals-Jones got his 4th touchdown catch of the season. That will bring the half to a close. Louisville leads 20-14.
What's key for Jake Hubenak in the second half?
I think he was a little uptight early, but I think he got better as it went on, and he's getting a better feel for what's happening. We got to give him the right protection, but we just got to keep rolling.
All right, here we go, kicking off Texas A&M. Here's a sack coming out of nowhere, Myles Garrett.
Start the second half, the defense will not rest. They force a turnover on downs. The problem is the offense deals the ball back to the Cards on its first 2 possessions.
.3:15 to go in the third. Louisville leads 20-14. They are driving. It's first down and 10. The ball at the Aggie 17-yard line. Snapped it. Rolls right. Stops. Throws. Wide open. End zone. Touchdown. That just made it 26-14. Louisville.
The Polls. Texas A&M Football is brought to you by ASCO, your place for case construction equipment in Texas.
We need to stop defense. How about a turnover? Let's go.
We begin the fourth quarter. Texas A&M trails 27-14 in the Music City Bowl from Nashville, Tennessee. Will Johnson on the sidelines, back upstairs for the final period with Dave South and Dave Elmendorf.
It is the first play of the fourth quarter. Under center is Jackson as the tailback. Tailback got it. The Aggies hit him in the backfield, and a ball has squirted free, and A&M crashes in trying to get the fumble recovery, but it's been recovered back at the 25-yard line by Jackson, and then he got whumped twice. On third down. Throw tapped up in the air.
Richard Moore.
It was Richard Moore. Got a tap. A&M has it now. 14 minutes and a second to go in the fourth quarter. Snap the ball. Hubenak runs out of the pocket. Hang on to the football, and he got positive yardage. He ran across the 45 to the 46-yard line. First down and 10. Dancing around, going to throw deep. Going to Reynolds. Reynolds jumps, made the catch inside the 15. That's a 36-yard gain. Short side to the right, 2 in a slot in that direction. Hubenak is being chased and sacked back outside the 20 at the 24-yard line.
A promising drive stalls on a missed field goal. The pressure is on the defense again. They rise to the occasion once more. With the ball back and less than 7 minutes left, Texas A&M's bowl winning streak is on the line. It's now or never.
First down and 10, A&M. Hubenak runs out of the pocket, throws, sideline, and that's a catch, and that's Josh Reynolds again. They're going to say he did catch it out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Carson gets another handoff. He headbutted a man. He picked up an Aggie first down. For Carson now, he's over 100 yards for the Knights. Hubenak steps up, cool as a cucumber. And another throw to Reynolds. First down and 10. Play action. Hubenak. Throw to the sideline. That is Kirk. And Kirk is going to score a touchdown.
All right.
There was a man who tried to hit him at the 5, and Kirk was able to get by him. And he got into the end zone. A touchdown to Kirk.
The finish is falling the Aggies' way. A quick touchdown and a 3-and-out by the defense. One more possession, hoping to grasp victory.
Halfback left, snap it, throw it. It's going to be a first down at the 32-yard line. That's Reynolds again. Good protection. Another throw. That is Christian Kirk at the 36-yard line. Other throw. Catch. First down A&M. Ricky Seals-Jones at the 45-yard line. Snap by Matthews. Throws long. And there's pushing and shoving. And there is a defensive pass interference call. Good protection. A throw. Batted up in the air. And falls harmlessly outside the 35-yard line. Now we face 4th down and 10. And it's a do-or-die play coming up. Corner blitz, long throw, high, almost picked off, incomplete at the 24-yard line. There is a flag down in the backfield.
Oh my. Personal foul, hands to the face, number 99, defense, 15-yard penalty.
It is against Louisville, and the Aggies keep the drive alive. 3rd down 9 at the 25-yard line. Snapped. Throws. Knocked down at the line of scrimmage. 4th down 9 at the 25. They're bringing the house. They are going into the end zone. That's incomplete. And the game is over. And Louisville has won it. Coaches will shake hands. 27-21's the final.
Discuss your team's fight as a whole, Jake included, but the whole team. The thing looked like it might have been over a couple times.
Yeah, no, guys, they played right down to the end, and it took 3 phases at the end to give us a chance to win the game. Give Louisville credit. I mean, they played very, very well. It was a hell of a ball game, and like I said, they played well.
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is brought to you by AT&T, mobilizing your world.
Christian Kirk, one guy to beat, and he's not going to get him. Touchdown, A&M.
An early season flurry.
Allen fires, knocked down, it's over.
Gave way to a fade late in the schedule.
Going to the end zone, intercepted at the goal line. Daylight, put it on the board.
The Aggies set out in search of double-digit wins in 2015. They got to 8, and in their final 2 games had a chance to win in the 4th quarter. They were on the cusp, but couldn't quite get there. The search continues into 2016. No offseason, just more work. Labor they'll have to relish to get to 10. Kickoff to the 16 season is almost 8 months away. But for those willing to put in the effort and sacrifice to get to double-digit wins, it's already begun.
I'ma turn up in this thing, ain't nobody gonna stop me. I'm from Texas, yeah, where everybody got it.
You gotta come out here with the right attitude, and you gotta attack it. You gotta go through it. No matter what you do, find a way to get it done and attack it when we do it.
Doing all the stuff that you believe in. Aggie land, we see it top season. I do it for the fam, that's the reason. All maroon, out my blood, I'm bleeding. We taking it back to the basics. We already know what first place is. We already running the races. See us the home of the greatest. My dreaming is money I'm chasing. Can't touch me, they feeling adjacent.
Brothers on 3. 1, 2, 3, brothers.